all dear students in the third part of lesson, that is the sound of music. Students, in the first part we have learned about Evelyn Glennie's childhood days, her deafness, doctor's advice and Ron Force training to Glennie. In the second part you have learned about Evelyn's struggle in her life. And now in this third part you are going to learn about Evelyn's dedication to the music and her great work for the children. So students, let's start the third part of the story. New words of the paragraph. Extraordinary, very unusual or remarkable. Reading of the paragraph. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. Says master percussionist James Blades, God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. Explanation of the paragraph. Now, Evelyn is a delight to hear. She gives very good solo performances. In the year 1991, she was presented with this award, Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award for performing solo. James Blades is a master percussionist, and his words were the ones that we read before we started reading the chapter. According to the James, God took away Evelyn's hearing ability, but in return, he gave her a strong power of sensing sounds which enabled her to become a great musician. New words of the paragraph. Workaholic, informal, a person who finds it difficult to stop working. Priority, great importance. Reading of the paragraph. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. I have just got to work, often harder than classical musicians. But the rewards are enormous. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians. Anne Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. Explanation of the paragraph. Evelyn is very hardworking. She does not stop working. Now, to be at par with those people who can hear, who are classical musicians, Evelyn works very hard. Evelyn says that the rewards she gets for her hard work are huge and big. Evelyn does charity also. She gives free concerts in hospitals and prisons. She also takes classes for young musicians, for those children who want to learn music. Evelyn is an inspiration for all. She is an ideal. Anne Richlin, who belongs to the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children, says that Evelyn is an inspiration for those children who cannot hear. And when they get to know Evelyn's story, they feel that they can accomplish everything. They can fulfill all their dreams. New words of the paragraph. Accomplished. Achieved. Reading of the paragraph. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. And, not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. Explanation of the paragraph. Evelyn Glennie has achieved so much in life that those people who are double her age have also not achieved those many things, that much popularity and those many awards as Evelyn has done. Orchestra is a group of people who are playing different musical instruments, and generally the percussion instruments like the drums and the xylophone back of the orchestra or they are placed at the side, but as Evelyn performs solo, she gives special performances with these percussion instruments. The percussion instruments have come in front of the orchestra. Evelyn's story is an inspiration to those people who are physically disabled. They feel that if Evelyn can achieve her dreams, even they can, and Evelyn has given a lot of pleasure to her audience by playing such good music. In this way, I have explained the third part of the story as well the complete story, that is the sound of music. Students, you have to learn and write new words with meaning of 8th, ninth, and 10th paragraphs in your English homework notebook. Exercise. Students, write answers of
these questions in your English homework notebook.